You can hear the game volume?
Yeah, I can hear like string instruments. It's a bit quiet.
It is. I can increase that a bit if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, audio. Oh, let's increase the music to, let's say 50.
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
You know
The
who that
important thing is
character?
the voices. I'm gonna increase that to 83. Why
What year did this come out?
not? 2018, I believe.
You know who that character reminds me of?
Oh,
Yasha from Critical Role.
so this actress, for Senua, this is her face, actual face. The model is based off of her, and all of the motion capping. She's not an actor. She's a cinematic lead, I believe. No, she's a environment design. They chose to have her play the role of Senua because they thought she was perfect for it. And I'm gonna be honest, she is.
Yeah. It's mostly the makeup is what makes me think of Yasha.
Okay.
Yasha is a character in Critical Role who
Hello.
wears that exact kind of
Who are you?
makeup, like blue on the eyes and the blue line at the
I
mouth.
did add subtitles, but subtitles are a little cheating here.
Welcome.
Subtitles are always good.
You're safe with
Well,
me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak with
this game emphasizes the need for headphones, and headphones are beautiful, by the way, for this game.
Yeah, it's really, really loud in my well, not loud, but it's really audible in my left ear.
That's because she's coming from the left ear specifically.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh, there's.
It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing.
Oh God, I love that. It's terrifying.
He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. The head. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There'll be no more stories after this one.
This game's audio design is brilliant.
Absolutely, that is terrifying.
She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
Feel you coming.
Oh God, and the voices listen.
I never told you of the others.
Mental health advisor Paul Fletcher, historical advisor Elizabeth Ashman Rowe. There's a very important reason why these are the two names that appear first.
That's not quite true.
Is this based on like a historical event or something?
No, it's a reinterpretation of historical events. So Senua is a Pict warrior. She's Scottish,
Can you see them? Over there.
and she's delving into the Norse underworld.
He's in hell.
Ah, Helheim,
Up ahead. You see it too.
right?
Yeah,
You promised.
It doesn't look as cold as I thought it would be.
She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog.
look at that in the.
Hell.
Is that the giant raven?
Go back. Go back.
I don't think so.
Go back. Go back.
Hell has a giant raven, right?
Are you thinking about
Oh.
God of War?
No. I'm talking about like, wasn't there an actual like giant raven or some shit?
Maybe.
That, like, it's not one of Odin's ravens, but it was. Let me double check.
The drowned, the sick.
Cinematics lead. They front load this with like.
Rotting in the fields.
Have you noticed the text is actually a thing in the world? It's reflected in the water.
Lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
I am always a fan of corpses on pikes.
Oh, look at that. And look at these trees. We will never see these trees again. They are beautiful.
They're watching her.
The developers called this a indie AAA because it has AAA production values while being an independent project.
Mm.
What is she thinking?
The developer is Ninja Theory. The developers of DMC Devil May Cry, Heavenly Sword,
You'd think she
Kung
would
Fu
get used to it
Chaos.
by now after so many
I've only
years.
heard of Devil May Cry.
Have you heard of
This,
Enslaved Odyssey to the West?
it just builds onto itself.
No,
That's a good game. We should play that sometime.
Towering
maybe.
over
We have a lot of games that we say we should
You might
play.
try and ignore it,
We have a long
turn
list.
away, but it's always there, just out of sight.
Where you're
When
most
you're
vulnerable.
It's like
Like
it
it's
knows
no-
that just a
Not
little
enough
flight
light.
is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Jesus Christ. I am always a fan of hanging bodies. That is really good aesthetic for horror.
Senua performed by Melina Jurgens.
Lena
She,
Jurgens?
she's excellent, legitimately.
What else she's been?
She's never been in anything else. This is it.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her
I told you, the actor of Senua, her face, her model, all based off of Melina Jurgens. This is her
Bravely
first time
vow
acting.
something to those
Yep.
afraid of death.
Yep, she has exactly one credit on actress and visual effects.
Yeah,
Actress being Senua, visual effects being the mocap for Senua.
and she was a visual effects artist for the game.
Oh, nice.
So she didn't just she wasn't just
Mocap.
here for the mocapping. She was there for like everything, the entire development.
God.
So they
So-
could have her record new lines on the fly if they needed to.
Okay. I hope she got paid well.
She probably did. Ninja
I
Theory is one of those they're the guys who made the
What is she looking at?
Super VFX chip for
What is she leaving
Super Nintendo.
They made the Super FX chip?
Yeah, back when they were Argonaut Studios.
Shit, they were Argonaut? Why didn't you lead with that?
It's not too late to get into the boat.
That's fair. I should.
No one will judge
Have you noticed that
Yeah.
she's looking at us?
No one will ever know.
Well, she's trying not to look at us.
Yeah.
But she knows we're here.
Failed us.
Oh shit. Are we a ghost?
There's no going back.
So remember when I said one of the most important people was the mental health advisor?
Pushes away a
Yeah.
world that conspired to cause so much suffering.
This is never stated
There's nothing
outright
to
in the
go back
game.
to, and worse to look
Is she
forward to.
schizophrenic or something?
Senua suffers from psychosis.
Why don't you join
Ah.
us?
That was
Maybe you
close.
two have a
They
part to play in
spent
this
a
story.
great deal of time and a lot of effort going into mental health in creating the
Do not forget my
the mental
stories,
hellscape that is
because your
Senua.
darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say
I'm always
the
a fan
burning
of
a corpse will take you
Norse
straight to
runes.
Hela's gate,
I like how they
but
look.
gods and the living will follow this path. Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there.
Can we just hear this?
They say the
Yeah,
burning
I
corpse
did it
will
again.
take
When I
you
focus
straight
on
to
stuff,
Hela's
it
gate,
particularly that kind of dialogue stone it
follow
activates.
this path.
Ah,
You must
interesting.
leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding,
Oh, guys, is that a peat bog?
A bit, yeah.
Ooh, that always terrifies me. I am more scared of peat bogs than I am of quicksand. By
That's
the way, apparently quicksand was an actual hazard when making railroads across America.
Oh yeah, I don't know that.
This is coming.
I
Look
looked
how
that
the
up.
light is being just sucked out.
Hungers for it.
Yeah, it's being distorted by like a
It's like a pack
staticky
of wolves
effect.
on a hunt.
Like a pack.
He's not stopping.
Oh. This game has so much audio, but it's important because like all the audio has meaning.
Oh, I am a big fan of that effect.
Look at that. It's like I'm walking towards a door.
Yeah.
It's a gaping wound in the sky.
Yeah,
This
And
time.
it's
just like
gone.
Langoliers. You ever see Langolier? Ooh, that was a beautiful lighting change.
Look at that. Look at
Jesus
that.
Christ. What is that?
Land of mist and fog.
I have no idea, but it is beautiful. Look at that. There's shipwrecks everywhere. This is like an old Norse village.
The river
Yeah.
of lives across which lies
Or a
the
ship
halls of
graveyard.
hell,
Or a ship graveyard, yeah.
the place they call.
I like her
Helheim.
crown. I like that it's got, what is that, a bear or a wolf on it?
I think that's a bear. She's Scottish.
Yeah,
It could be a boar.
it could be.
Every time she looks at us, I just get chilled. Look at it breathe. That is, oh, the skull breathing is the effect that messes with me the most.
Because skulls aren't
There's no
supposed
doubt
to
about
breathe.
it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
source of the darkness is in Helheim.
Did you ever play the game Lollipop Chainsaw?
No, but that is one of my favorite Tara Strong games. I've seen playthroughs of it. I know that she carries her boyfriend's severed head on her hip.
This is like that, but replace all the charming zombie fighting with
What is she doing?
deep dives into
Why
hell.
doesn't she turn back?
Yeah.
She's doing this
Honestly,
again.
I would play the shit out of a game where
He's already done
Tara
it.
Strong
He's there.
goes into hell for for
His soul is in
something.
Helheim. His
I
soul
don't even
is
know
in
what kind of
Helheim.
game this is. Is this like a character
She
action
needs to
game,
save his
or
soul.
is it a
She
walking
wants his soul to be
simulator? Like, I don't even know.
It's interesting. So Senua is
He's already
three
dead, so she can
things.
save
It's a
him. There's
puzzle
nothing she
game.
can do.
It's got combat, and it has a lot of these exposition moments. But I'd say it's one of those games that's just an experience, but a
Oh,
meaningful kind.
Do you know where you're
oh,
going?
what was that one game where you're like a person clad in robes and you were traveling a
Journey.
desert? Yes, Journey is a
She just remembered
fantastic
that
game.
You can
We should
occasionally
get
bump
it.
into other players online. That would be neat.
That part wasn't
Yeah.
so easy to
Yeah.
forget.
Will we be able to play it like organized so that we play
The
together?
old false in
That
their
was a PS3 game.
Let's see,
Oh,
shall
it's
we?
not on Steam? I thought it was.
No, I don't think it is.
I'm looking.
The developer also made Flowers, which I've heard is
Yeah,
better
it's on
than Journey.
Steam.
It is
Yeah,
Journey.
yeah,
Journey.
yeah, $15. Explore an ancient, mysterious world of Journey as you soar above the ruins and glide across the sands and cover its secrets.
You know, as much as I would love to do that, it's impossible to play together because we just go in and out of each other's journey. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. There's another runestone.
Still, it'd be nice for one of us to stream it.
She walks kind of slow. Can I fix that? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, there's a run button.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call
They call
Midgard.
Midgard.
Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of the
Long
earth harvest
before the
gold from
dark,
sea
long
dwell in
before the
Valhalla.
universe was created,
The
there
good
was
elves dwell
darkness,
in
and the
Alfheim.
dark elves
The
ruled.
evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim.
They commanded the universe with what they called the Aether.
The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim.
I like Thor 2. Okay, that's my hot take. I actually liked Thor 2.
Only
Yeah.
the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
I mean, I do agree that Thor is the weakest of the or Thor 2 is the weakest of the three Thor films, but that's also like Ragnarok set the bar so high.
That's the way.
That's fair.
And Thor 2 is far from the worst Marvel cinematic movie.
It's kind of a bit of a drag sometimes. I think part of the issue is it came out right after
You'll have to turn back.
the big hit Avengers. So it was like the first one that we saw like after
So,
the Avengers did their thing.
why did she do that?
So a lot of people had like really high hopes and it just sort of like maybe disappointed.
No,
Didn't Guardians come out right before it?
No, Guardians came out after Avengers 2.
Right, right.
Hello, mysterious rune.
No, Guardians came out before Avengers 2 because Guardians is what established the that it was in fact the Infinity Stones. Like the big reveal of Guardians was that
Then was it Ant-Man that came after Avengers 2?
yes.
Okay. I thought Ant-Man was kind of weak.
I liked Ant-Man. It was different. Hello.
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess
it's
that's a
Ruth.
zombie. Is that the skull? Gosh, she's looking at us again. She's like, "Are you seeing this shit?" I like that his laugh turns into a cough.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you
Oh
through this
God,
life and the next.
the overlays.
I
This
will
is an
tell
FMV.
my story
Yeah.
now, if I may walk with you.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the old Rankin Bass Hobbit film, or was it Lord of the Rings? Did Rankin Bass do Hobbit or Lord of the Rings?
Rankin Bass did Hobbit.
Okay.
They also did the Two Towers, the third one.
I can see
But the Lord of the Rings was not them. Definitely not them. It was
Look towards the
Let's
it
see,
was
who was
God.
it?
I'm trying to remember his. I know his name.
Ralph Bakshi.
Ralph Bakshi. There we go.
Right, right. It reminds me of the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings,
Go through it.
because the way they did the rotoscoping.
Ah, yes, I recall that.
It's safe.
Yeah. They basically had the actors in suits and saturated the fuck out of the footage to make it look animated,
Yeah. They
which
used.
was effective.
spent
Yeah.
6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen.
Do you know who
Learnt
the
their
first
ways.
character to ever be rotoscoped was?
You listened when everyone
I
else
don't know.
left.
It was the clown that later
You
got
have
put into Betty Boop.
Carry my stories with you, and together we will
Neat.
make the Northmen
Yeah, he
feel
was
our
rotoscoped
fury.
off the the actor who did the motion, which they uh, uh, traced, because that's what rotoscoping is.
I don't know.
Well, I was saying
She
for
was trying
the
to make
people who
them
don't
go
know.
away.
Okay.
There's people who might not. There's still people who think that tracing
What is that?
is has
We
no
are
place, but
always
tracing
here.
does. Rotoscoping
You see that
is.
bridge? That's my goal. I got to get to that bridge.
That bridge
Follow
looks
the
very
edge.
flimsy in this weather. I'm gonna
Pretend
think it's
going
gonna
to be
fall.
okay. But you know
But yeah,
that
no.
death is near.
There are times when tracing
When you
is
need to make
acceptable,
that
such as
little
rotoscoping,
flip.
in which
You can't
was that scripted?
I think it might have been scripted.
I don't think. Let me. But yeah, rotoscoping is where
Okay,
they.
please don't distract me.
Okay.
I'm literally thinking I'm fucking up now.
She's too weak. She's gonna be just another body.
Just body. Never going to make it across.
Stop that.
Stop what?
I heard that. I heard you.
There were many whispers.
You come in a lot louder than they do.
The
Damn
world
it.
of the dead is ruled by the giantess.
I'm
Hela,
sorry for gaslighting you.
daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline.
Gaslight
barren
gatekeep
on
girl
mother's side,
boss.
yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter.
They left out the H.
In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Oh, so it's basically like an Orpheus style.
Yep, this is very much an Orpheus story.
Yeah. There's a lot of I'm a big fan of the. I know Orpheus isn't what started it. There are myths that predate Orpheus that follow the same beats, but Orpheus is the one that was the most popular and the most uh and the one that really uh is the one that's most well known. So it's the one that you say and people will automatically know what you're talking about.
That's fair.
But I am a big fan of people going into the underworld to try and bargain with the Lord of the Dead in order to resurrect someone they care about. I need
It's
to
a
see Hadestown. I really need.
Hadestown is good. Yeah,
I've not seen it, and I want to so
I've
bad.
only listened to it.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? Half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim.
You
Whatever
know
horrors lie behind that door.
which Greek goddess I really
She
like?
must find him.
Oh, do tell.
Melione. She was I want to say she was the goddess of ghosts. Uh, I believe she was the daughter of Hades.
Oh, you're talking about the fake one.
What?
She's not real.
What?
This is the one that got her face half burned off because of Hera or something, right?
No. All I know is that half of her was like a beautiful living woman, and the other
Oh,
half
no,
was
no,
a
that is
corpse.
definitely fake. She's not real.
What? I gotta
Google
look
her.
this
She's
up.
not real. She was made up by a Tumblr post to fuck with people.
No, she wasn't made up by a Tumblr post. I remember first reading about her in middle school before Tumblr even existed in the one of Rick Riordan's books. Let's see.
She's fake. She's not real. There's no such thing. You must be thinking about something else because this is definitely not it. Oh, she tried to touch us.
Oh,
Have you noticed that
that's
her
not
hand's
good.
running now?
Yeah, I did.
You're killing us. You're going to die. Get up.
God, I love that spreading. Oh, is this why you had composite scraps?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Ooh. Oh, I love that.
He's gone.
Oh, okay. No, Melione is a real deity, like not made up.
What?
She is the daughter of Persephone and Zeus. Zeus disguised himself as Hades, because Zeus is a dick and does that all the time, does that kind of thing all the time. Uh, yeah, she it, she is the daughter of Persephone, and she is the goddess of ghosts. Yeah. You were trying. Did you actually? No. Yeah, no, she is real.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty dang
Yes.
sure Tumblr made up an entire goddess at
No.
one point.
No. If I mean, I don't doubt that Tumblr made up a goddess, but I know for a fact it's not Melinoe.
No, I'm
Melino.
pretty sure it's that one. It's the one that's like the half face because somebody fucked it up.
No, it's not that. Like, she's an actual god. She's even Rick Riordan put her in one of his books that I
Is this
remember
a
reading.
Wikipedia page you're reading, or a page from like Rick Riordan Wiki?
Wikipedia.
Stop them.
Like, she has a Wikipedia page. You want me to read the hymn? I call upon Melinoe, saffron-cloaked nymph of the earth, whom revere Persephone.
Oh, you're missing something important.
She's dying.
Oh yeah, you have two windows.
Yeah. Can you even die in the underworld?
God, that is
Gosh, she is
so trippy.
rotted.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Ghost Rider 2. Is that her?
A vision of what's to come.
Jesus Christ.
Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain, does not reason. It is rot. And
So
now
all
it
the
has
whispers
taken
and voices
hold.
are hers from all the
It will
lives she
spread towards
loses
her
on her
head.
quest or something?
The seat of
No.
the soul.
Most all
Until
these
there is
voices
nothing
outside the
left
narrator are
of her.
hers, but
Reason is painful.
probably that is one interpretation.
You gotta cut off your hand to stop the
All of
spread.
her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
This game's getting a sequel, and I'm so happy about that.
The Greek goddess made up by Tumblr was Mesperian,
Oh,
by the
dang
way.
it. Yeah, this game is a permadeath system.
Oof. Except for when you fall off a cliff.
That's just at the start. I think they're pretty generous there.
That is what Dillian taught her.
But yeah, Mesperian is
With every
the
defeat,
Greek goddess
the
you're
dark
thinking of.
world will
The
grow and
quote
soon it
unquote
will
Greek
take her
goddess you're
fall.
thinking of.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so if you
Yeah.
die too many times, the rot spreads up along your arm,
So it's
and
like Dark Souls.
and eventually, if it reaches your head, it's game over permanently. You have to start from the very
And she
beginning.
will fulfill her vow.
The very, very beginning, or from when you open the door?
The very beginning. You have to start the game over from the beginning. All progress is lost. The game deletes itself.
Ah. And was that first death a mandatory?
Right here?
To me, Senua,
The
Well,
one
the
where you,
first
the
one.
vision or the falling?
Yeah,
lies
the
behind
vision.
the gate
The
to
vision
Helheim.
is mandatory, but it doesn't count.
To open the gate,
Oh, okay.
you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the
All right,
land
we're
of
gonna
the
get to
living.
Surt, or we're gonna enter Valhamon.
Let's go after Valhamon. I mean, fire is fire, but illusions could be anything. It could even be fire. You know how much we love fire.
Yeah, fair enough.
Valravan,
We'll take the illusions
ancestor of the
But to be
sea,
fair, this is the one they probably intended to do first.
because it's on the
he
left
haunts the
side.
grave with his powers
And
of
also, I've
feast
actually
and
done it in the
death.
reverse order, and I'm pretty sure they want you to do Valhamon first.
Ooh, that is fucky.
Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Look how beautiful this game is. Legitimately.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think we've ever played a game that wasn't beautiful.
We've played a few.
Like what?
I played Eternal Darkness.
Eternal Darkness does get beautiful at later levels. As we'll see when I play Eternal Darkness.
On that topic, I was thinking. I'll talk to you about that later.
But yeah, you can play Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, and I can play Eternal Darkness. That way everyone's happy.
No, I kind of want to talk to you about that later.
Oh.
Of his daughters and granddaughters.
Actually, I'll talk
some
to you
were
now
masters,
since
but
that as
others
well.
fair.
How about for like Halloween? I'll give it one more shot.
Buri. In shape, he was
Okay.
like a man,
I mean,
big and powerful.
continuing from where
His
you.
son,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
fair giant,
I'm really not enjoying it, but it might be, as you say, better the further I get.
and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost
Yeah.
of the gods.
If you don't like it, you can just send me the save, and I'll
Oh, that
continue.
save's kind of fucked up. I recommend you don't. Because we missed half of the rooms.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, no, back to goddesses with half and half. Melinoe is definitely my fave.
Okay.
Find another way to see the
Yeah,
truth.
she's goddess of ghosts. She is real. She's not Mesperian.
She's not made up by Tumblr. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's a door.
Mesperian was allegedly goddess of torture and punishment.
Hmm.
Even though a goddess for torture and punishment already existed.
It's Tumblr. The amount of things they make up for a laugh is.
Yeah. I'll give you one guess as to who the god of torture is.
Is it Ares?
Nope. It's Tartarus.
That's not a
Like-
god.
No, no. It's this. Apparently, it's the same situation as like Hades, where it refers to both the place. It can refer to the
Oh,
place or the
okay. Fair
person.
enough. I only heard it as a place.
Yeah.
Something funky is going on here. What do you think?
Well, it's obviously a portal that you walk through, and you're gonna be in the Fey realm.
Look, something was different. Can you see it?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do,
Yeah, Tartarus is the third of the primordial deities, following Chaos, and Gaia.
God, that's so weird because no version of the story I've ever heard actually refers to Tartarus as an individual. It was a place.
Senua never could close her eyes.
Oh, he was the father of Typhon.
Begged.
I
Tartarus.
thought Typhon was one of Echidna's kids.
This is according to Theogony.
Oh, Theogenes. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, it's still early enough. It's 8th century BC.
fair enough.
That's like
At a point, Christianity was really pushing in, so a lot of these guys had to record on the rush.
well, this was well before Christianity.
I mean, what I mean is
By,
a
like,
lot
800
of
years.
these. Yeah, fair enough.
Lurks within
Oh
it.
no, Christianity was like a thing well before then.
I can see you too.
No,
The
Abrahamic religions.
fair enough.
Yes, but Christianity didn't come about until the Jeezy Boy. Yeah, no, it was Judaism before it was
Take him down.
before Christianity.
Finished him. Don't let them surround you. Don't let them get behind you.
Boom.
I really like
Check
the
that
blood
out.
effects.
You can see the cuts
it
on their
flooded
body.
the screen. I am always a fan whenever blood coats the screen or splatters the screen.
So this game isn't a combat focused game, but the combat is really brutal.
God, I would love to have seen the mocap for this. That is impressive.
There's so many different combos.
Weird, I thought that guy died. Really
Different
good
guy.
at
He
counters.
faded and got replaced.
Are these guys the kind that my my possum is?
Yep, that was the inspiration for for that picture.
Nice.
Though I hadn't played in a while, so oh dang it. Okay.
If she cut off her hand, would that stop the rot?
Nope.
Nope. It's a curse in the soul or something.
It's a curse of the body. But I think if she cut off her hand, it would just cripple her even further because she wouldn't have a hand to fight with,
Find what she
and she'd probably also bleed out and die.
Oof. Let me guess. Is that another one of her corpses?
No, I don't think so. That is definitely a male body.
He's dummy thick. The clap of his ass cheeks keep alerting. Say, what's her name?
Hell?
No, your character.
Scraps?
No, the girl.
Bitches?
No, the girl
Oh,
you
Senua!
are
Senua! Okay.
Senua, right. God, I love that circle.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. A line
Oh, that might be what I was thinking
his
of.
magic seal.
Show me what you have seen.
may have been thinking of Valravn when I was thinking about
Look how much
giant
it's
birds.
changed. It's all different now.
Let's see. Ah, there's a hole. There was a hole there, but it's gone now. But it's back.
There's a hole in a well, in a well, in a hole, in a hole, in that hole
We
that
should
goes down to the
stream.
what?
We should. Okay, I have an idea. What if you stream Silent Hill for Halloween?
Uh, no, I am not going anywhere near that franchise. I know how it works. I know the games. I am not touching Silent Hill.
That's fair.
Something's happened.
What
Something's
about
Can you feel it?
let's see. Is this something that
Yeah, here's a thought process.
Oh, no, you can't stream that. We don't have the capability. I was gonna suggest Silent Hill Downpour, which is not scary at all, but it's not one we can stream.
Why not?
It's not on any platforms that we have.
What? It's not on Steam.
Streamable. No, it's only on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Neither of which
Hmm.
we can easily stream.
Fair enough. Wow, that's weird. I could have sworn it would have been on Steam.
Are there any Silent? Well, Silent Hill is like PlayStation property for the most part.
No, it's
It's
not.
Konami.
Konami's a hell company, but they're oh look at that.
Oh, Silent Hill Homecoming is on. We could do Silent Hill Homecoming, the worst Silent Hill. There's only one Silent Hill game on. Yeah, there's only one Silent Hill game on Steam, and that is Homecoming.
Hmm.
Everything else is like Silent Hill DLC for other games, like Pyramid Head in Death by Daylight, or Pyramid Head in Mortals and Monsters. What if I read some reviews for some Steam reviews for Silent Hill?
Homecoming.
Yeah, yeah.
Very daring.
All right.
Can't open
At least, uh, not recommended. At least it's on Steam. Whatever out of 10, please, Mrs. and Mr. Konami, bring back 2, 3, and 4 to Steam.
Oh yeah, did you hear about what happened with Grand Theft Auto?
Oh, what happened?
They delisted the first, second, and third games. Well,
Oof.
they listed all the old games that they announced they're doing a remaster of.
Another game.
Oh, I see. To force people to buy the remaster. Honestly, I don't mind remasters of games.
Listen, don't open it. You can do it. Don't touch it.
Yeah, remasters have a place in history, but I think part of the issue and why a lot of people are unhappy with it is the fact that they're delisting the old ones in order to force
Yeah,
people to buy the new one.
yeah, that is pretty scummy.
I'm lost and confused, and there's eyeballs everywhere. Stop it with the eyeballs. Hmm. What do you think? Are you seeing a puzzle here?
Uh, Probably through that door.
I can't get through that door.
Well, no, not the door. I mean the archway.
Maybe I'll try opening it. Maybe then things will start to activate.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Hitting my funny bone against the door handle on accident has more stimulation than this game, which is Silent Hill
To break
Homecoming.
the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravn.
I'm gonna get up there. Oh, is that what activates the portal door? Yeah, seems like it.
Probably.
Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see them? She points. Look around.
What does it change?
Line up the ravens.
Ah,
Line them up. He said to line them up.
I'm big fan of that.
Very
I'm
spooky.
I'm a really big fan. I want to make a game. I want to make a puzzle game. One that uses like lights.
There he is. There's Valravn. That motherfucker. This is
Oh, I
his
love how
fault.
his head twitches.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? You lost him. Where is he?
Geographically, the hills wasn't very silent. Negative 10 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Focus.
God, the way they do this, the whole way method of portals and removing and taking stuff away is so cool. And it's all seamless.
Oh yeah,
On that topic, we did play a game with really cool portals recently. Remember Psychonauts?
yeah. That did have really good portals. I'm a big fan of non-Euclidean geometry.
These voices in my head are very mean to me.
I thought that was Valravn.
No?
She lost.
They're the
That
ones
was
that called me stupid.
Be the first time.
I mean, are they wrong?
Tragedy. She
Maybe a
journeyed
little,
through
you know.
life
Like, maybe I don't want to be a
living off
stupid head.
berries, roots and rabbits.
Well, can you help it?
Uncommon, you see. We call such a person a gelt. Some, like truth, become gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse.
What is Cookie Run?
Those who make it back
You don't know what Cookie Run is?
are forever
No.
changed.
Is it Cookie Run or one of those Cookie Run clones?
No, no. I was looking around and saw something that was Cookie Run, and I recognized the character because I've seen it on my dash quite a bit.
Okay. Do 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 do.
I got some
do, do,
cookies and
do.
cream Twix.
Walking across the gap.
So, where are you supposed to go?
I'm supposed
Is-
to make my way up to this thingy so that I can get to Valravn.
What about the ladder?
Hmm.
Too obvious?
The ladder?
Yeah, back in that room.
There were stairs.
There was also a ladder.
The ladder?
Yeah, there was a ladder in the room.
Alright, let's check.
To your left.
Oh.
There he is.
That must have
Yep.
faded in when I wasn't looking.
And yet somehow I started it. Or I saw it before you went through the thing.
What a jerk. He's just pointing at
He's
stuff.
pointing. It's not even the real him.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get up? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick.
An illusion.
Tricking her.
A spooky.
Get up.
A scary.
It's him.
Skeleton.
Dark magic draws her closer.
It's a spooky, scary skeleton.
He's not-
Trickles down my
it's
spine.
not him. It's a trick. She's doing
Okay,
it.
serious talk.
Tricking her. It's
You
magic.
can
It's
tell
illusion.
when a song is a banger if you sing it in like wildly different styles and it still sounds great.
Oh, absolutely.
Like say Rasputin.
I need a hero. Oh.
I need
We
a
went in wildly different.
hero.
I
I'm holding
stand
out
by.
for a hero in the dark of the night. He's
I-
got
I
to be strong. He's got to be
I,
fine.
I stand by my opinion that the Shrek 2 cover of I Need a Hero is the only instance in which a cover is better than the original. And that is a very, very high bar to be better than Pat Benatar.
Then better than what?
Than Pat Benatar at her own song.
Oh, fair enough. I think it's the context that really helps Shrek 2 work out
Yeah.
better, come out better. Because you know the context more, and the context adds a little extra tension.
We picture
Oh yeah. But I mean, even without, it's still a massive banger, and I find myself listening to it more than the original.
Fair enough. God,
No
that
other
is an
than
elephant skull.
Yep. You're an elephant graveyard. Watch out for hyenas.
a deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Ooh, paranoia.
Druth says there's always another route.
Find a way, Senua. Go round, Senua.
Find your own path.
There's a different way.
I want to make a I want to make a game that's puzzles that uses light as its main puzzles. And the puzzles are either turning on lights
Oh
or turning
shoot!
off lights.
We're winning.
Don't die.
Oh dang it! No! 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 Get up! Get up! Get up!
She's injured. She can still do it.
So Senua actually moves slower and has trouble dodging when your HP is low.
Makes sense.
It really does make each brawl feel bloody and tight and clumsy. No?
Mm-hmm. Wind Waker does something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Whenever you're injured, you move slower, but you also have a smaller hitbox because because Link is hunched over in pain when he's on one heart. It's actually what people use to glitch into. There's a glitch you can do with Link at 1 HP, um, uh, which is required for speed running.
Of course, everything's required for speedrunning at this point.
People tend to speedrun the HD version because you can get past the barrier in the HD version.
The barriers is too strong in the original.
There's no way to get past it in the original, and even in the HD, it's very, very specific. And it was. I'm not a fan of speedrunners, but I am fascinated with how they find the exploits. So what happened? The way the barrier skip was found was someone was playing on the HD on a Wii U emulator, and they were playing with a controller, but the controller's analog stick was slightly misaligned, so was the center was slightly behind what it should have been because it was miscalibrated. So it's completely negligible, like completely unnoticeable. Uh, but there's one instance in which it did have a
Do you know what
tangible
it's like
effect,
to leave everything
and that's how
behind?
they found that you can build up speed by walking
ones
around with the
They get
grappling
deep
hook.
into the wilds.
And if you release
Perhaps never to
the
return.
if you release it and immediately like
Senua
take
does.
move the analog stick
Because when
slightly
darkness speaks,
backwards,
it
you'll
changes
be able to
everything.
move at an incredible speed.
Turning home into a foreign
That's kind of
land
messed
and
up.
loved
That's kind
ones
of cool.
into
Oh yeah, and
strangers.
then they using that they were
Exile
like,
makes
oh,
sense when you
this will definitely
realize
change speed runnings because of
that
how
you were
fast it's
never in
even
home
faster
in the
than
first place.
the skip. It's even faster than the swimming glitch. Um, I wonder if we can use it to break through the barrier. And so they did a few tests with it and found that in theory it is possible. So they set up a tool assisted speed run to test to see if the theory was correct that it is possible. And it found that a very, very, very small window of looking at a specific, like, one pixel
Too
out of
many
like a
ravens. Too
thousand.
many ravens.
Jesus Christ! Someone get Bull.
Too many
What?
ravens. Too many
Is this
ravens.
not the camp?
Raven's song.
Wait, where's it coming from?
Too many ravens. Too many.
It's over here.
Is that? It's
Odin's watching.
It's here. There's two. Which one?
Listen,
Um.
listen.
So yeah, after they got it to succeed on the tool assisted speed run, they tested it with like
This reminds
actual
me of
people.
somewhere.
You can't jump that.
Forest.
Try going through that
Where?
arch.
Which forest?
Oh, I tried that.
The wilds.
What about the other way?
She left Dillian.
She went to the wilds along.
Something here.
Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
What is this? Kingdom Hearts?
It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth. Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd
She'd
be
be
dead.
dead. She
Um.
can't.
Yeah,
beat
I
her
want to
own
make a
darkness.
game on Unity that's a puzzle
She
game.
wanted to marry
It's
Dillian.
basically so.
Dream to be
You
her
play
own
D&D?
darkness.
No, you don't play D&D.
No,
Are you familiar with Dark
But it didn't
Vision?
work. She thought her
That's
curse
the
would
ability to
affect him.
see at night, right?
She thought her curse would
Yes,
spread
yes.
to him.
Dark Vision allows you to see. Oh, hey, that
She
thing's
thought she'd
pointing
bring
now.
darkness to him too.
She nearly died.
She thought the curse
You got to
made
go
her
back. It's
tainted.
pointing at the archway that didn't do
Truth
anything.
Mm.
Um,
There's ways around. There's still stuff to interact with.
Ah, so yes, dark vision is the thing that lets you see in the dark. The caveat, though, that most people overlook is that when you're using dark vision, everything is in black and white.
Mm.
So I want to make a game that has that as a concept. You can see everything, whether it's light or dark.
But it's black and white.
Yes, whenever there's not a light source nearby, it's black and white. You can do a lot of cool puzzles with that, basically involving bringing the light to like a wall to illuminate colors that all fade the same, that all look the same shade without the light,
Oh.
or vice versa. Look at a mural on the wall, a cacophony of colors, and then take down. Um, and then like take out the torch that's lighting the room, and suddenly they would all fade to uh, the same except for like a specific a specific few stones that like form a symbol or something. I think it'd be a neat concept.
Ah, bridge.
You got a bridge. So now what? Go through another. Oh, take out that bridge.
Yep. Gonna
Why does it
lower
look
this
like you're
bridge
on fire?
because I'm close to the skelly.
Uh, I didn't. There's a portal there, which is across the bridge. I wonder what that portal leads to. I'm guessing another bridge. Nope, but it does open up that hole.
Yep, that's the trick.
I think. I don't think you're going into like another universe or another reality. I think it's just that those holes clear the illusions.
That could
Because
be it.
this is the god of illusions. Who's the god of illusions in the Greek pantheon?
Hypnos probably.
Dolos.
Dolos.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's a Greek god of trickery, deception, craftiness, treachery, illusions, deception. Oh, I already said deception.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
He's
Northmen
basically
say you
Loki.
must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice.
Oh, he was one of
He
Prometheus's
hung himself
apprentices.
from the world
Oh.
tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Odin's kind of a badass.
Yeah, that is pretty badass.
Keep in mind, the main thing about like Norse god is that they're kind of
They don't pretend to be human.
they're told in a weird way. The guy who wrote them had an alternative objective. He's the guy who wrote down the stories that we do know, and he had an alternative objective when he did so, which was related to I believe it was related to the fact that he was trying to unite the Norse people under their religion.
Oh, is this like the kind of thing where it was like they were trying to Christianize it? Like do the thing?
They were trying to create a version of it that could last past Christianization. So they did change a few things, and he's one of the earliest reasons we know about Loki in particular.
Yeah, Loki was definitely a thing that came after. I think what isn't there like common theory that Loki is essentially the Jesus figure because like Ragnarok's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the end of one cycle and the start of a new.
Half of them have gone.
They've gone. Some are still there.
But where?
Some are still there.
And
Fell
why?
Some of them are gone. Some of them are gone. They're gone.
Yeah. But some of them are still there.
It's
Yeah.
a trick. Quiet.
Oh, wait, do I have to go
Out
back
in
up
the
there?
wilds, in the cold
Dude.
There seems to be
wilderness,
steps there. I'm going to take those steps.
she no longer felt fit.
That's
for
probably
this
where you gotta go.
She almost gave in to the darkness. Almost.
She almost gave into the dark.
But she remembered
Almost.
Dillian's words.
So the important
She
thing about
remembered
Senua
hers.
is she ran away from her
She resolved to
homeland
fight on
and ran into a man
and
named
kill
Druth.
that which had
Who's
Druth.
the head?
much of her.
Nope, that the head is Dillian.
Oh,
Druth
sorry, their names
is
start with D.
yeah, I get that. Druth is a he's a shaman of sorts. He helped Senua discover how to face the darkness within her and turn it into a weapon she can use.
But she failed.
Well, she nearly failed. She didn't.
Oh.
Druth saved her. That's the important thing. Druth's involvement changed the danger into a possibility.
There's still three. There's three. There's three. Where have they gone?
Three. There's three.
What does it mean?
There's three.
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all.
I do not like that laughter.
And the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole.
Boom.
Nice.
Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws. There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet. It will gnaw
So, depending on like how far it seems we're going to be getting in this stream, I will tell you
only
more.
when she is at her weakest.
But I highly
Yes.
recommend you play this yourself.
I just don't have
Will
the
she find
time.
Dillian?
I know. This is like a 6-hour game, so it's not like a long game.
Okay, we could you could stream the rest of this once November rolls around.
Oh, that could be fun. Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna be streaming Medieval at some point after, right?
Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing Medieval. Look at
Yeah.
this mother effer standing on that gosh,
Yes.
that ugly, awful nest.
Oh, hey, those ones look physical.
They're all physical.
Oh, they just weren't glowing.
Yeah.
Face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua.
I need to get up there.
We both see the
Yeah.
darkness. We can fight it together.
Yeah, so what I believe happened with Druth is that he was held captive by the Norsemen for many years, and the event drove him mostly insane.
Ah, but mostly insane means somewhat sane.
Fair enough.
That's our obligatory Princess Bride reference.
Oh, I was gonna say that for our US's.
Oh yeah, rodents of unusual size. I love. I like. We. It's no secret that we both very much love.
Speak to me, Druth.
Is it not?
Tell me a story.
Senua,
Try the other
listen.
way.
I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart.
You know
His
what
father's
I think was
enemies
the most
offered redress for his
badass
loss and invited
burning
him to a feast.
of a town?
It was at a hall.
I don't think any town burnings are all that great, so...
They
I
betrayed him
think I'll
to the
agree with this
Northmen,
one. Saint
who
Olga of
enslaved
Kiev.
him.
You know, I'm well aware. This is the one where she set doves on fire, right?
6 years later,
Correct. She
he sought his
asked.
master's land on the shores of
She
Orkney,
asked for the.
burning
She
all
was
before them.
ransacking the town.
And into that fire,
She was
Findan
ransacking the
made his
home of the
escape.
people who tore
I
her
was Findan,
husband in half
burnt
with,
away
I
that
believe,
day.
fig trees.
But from the
I might
flames,
be getting this wrong,
a
but
new
uh,
man stepped forward,
she said that
and
her
Druth
siege would end
was
if
born.
the noble houses provided
The
the
man that I am now.
their doves, uh, because they
Although
use
Findan
doves to
never set eyes
send
on his dear
messages.
sister again, I
Because doves are just white
Druth,
pigeons.
have
Um,
found you,
Yeah.
Senua.
so they did that.
I
So
wish you
she
could have seen my
attached
home
some
before these dark
smoldering
times.
sulfur
So
to,
they would fly back to their,
yeah,
nests.
fly back to their homes, and it would set the houses on fire. Saint Olga of Kiev is so interesting. She got so the person whose people killed her husband then proposed to her and like sent like an entire squadron of people and shit to to deliver the letter, and she was like, "Oh, sure." And then just wait here one moment, and then buried them alive, and then sent one of her own messengers back to say that she accepted. After killing the messenger and the guards who were
Mm.
with the messenger, and so it was like, "Oh, great! I'll send some of my people over to come escort you to my place."
And
It
then
was
she
like,
killed
"All
them
right,
too?
yep," buried them alive. And then she was like, "Hey, your guys never got here. I think they probably died on the way." They're like, "Okay, I'll send up more." Guess what? She killed them again.
Yeah.
uh, she has the level of spite I aspire to be, because I am going to say her response completely warranted. They ripped apart her husband by tying his legs to fig trees and letting them like bending, basically being catapulted in two different directions at the same time.
Ouch.
Yeah, it.
He probably deserved it, maybe. Who knows? That's the part they leave out, why they did it.
Let's see. I can look it up.
Was their first land? That would be kind of sucky. Like I'm kind of hoping they have like a really good reason for why they
let's see.
thought they'd get away with it.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
So the Drevlians are the people who did. Blah, blah, blah,
Oh, hello.
history.
I'm still here.
Did you die?
No, I'm still around.
Are you too?
They don't
Okay.
kill you in cutscenes. They kill you in combat.
Where are we?
All right.
I remember.
Come on, move.
It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in,
Okay. So what happened was,
strong
a king was taxing them, and then died, and the successor maintained the tax,
deeper,
so they killed him.
dragging you down so far into
And
So he's the husband who's maintaining the tax.
uh, well, his father was the one that put the tax in place, or oh, yeah, his father's the one that imposed the tax, and when he took the throne, um,
Take my
he
hand.
did not
I
uh,
can do it. For it is a
get
window
rid of the
into
tax. He
another
maintained the
world.
tax, and so
Within,
they
you will see the face of
uh,
the darkness that you
The
fear.
people
tried to,
revolted.
And if you
yeah,
focus,
yeah, and killed
I
him.
have taught you to.
You know
And
what?
then
You will
I get
perceive
it.
that as much as the darkness has you trapped within a
I have no
veil
problem with
that limits your
taxes,
view.
provided they're going towards, uh, foundations
One of
of
the issue with taxes in those times is the fact that a lot of the times those taxes didn't actually go towards anything.
me to the wilds.
I know.
You trapped me there.
But that's kind of the reason a lot of
Yeah. It's definitely probably a situation where like nobody's right, because the Drevlians were also huge dicks. Like even before the
I'm
revolution
not too
and
familiar.
after.
Who knows? History's written by
Yeah.
the winners, and I'm pretty sure Olga of Kiev wrote something really spicy.
Or just let her actions write themselves, or whatever. Basically, let her actions speak. But yeah. I hella respect Olga Kiev. Like when was it Constantine that tried to marry her after she after she
There are too many
converted
of them trying to stop
Christianity?
us
Let's
each
see.
other.
Yes, Constantine proposed to Saint Olga of Kiev, but Olga was like, "Hey, uh, technically speaking, you're my
You're close.
godfather, so that'd be against the Bible."
Which Constantine?
Uh, the shit. Which
There's
Constantine
like
is it?
10 different Constantines. That's the important
Whichever
part.
Constantine was alive during Olga.
Get out of the way.
I don't. It just says Constantine. Which Constantine proposed to Olga?
Oh,
Uh.
there we go.
Ah, the seventh.
Remember your training.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Constantine the
yeah,
seventh.
probably an asshole. Who knows?
Let's see.
Check out this slow mo.
Oh, I'm always a fan of slow mo. You know what game had fantastic slow mo?
What?
Well,
Is it Max
yes.
Payne?
I've never actually played Max Payne.
Oh,
I was gonna say Bayonetta.
yeah, that's its own thing.
Which time counts?
Fair enough.
God, Witch Time is great. I'm excited for
Oh
Bayonetta
yeah,
3.
perfect counter.
God.
Look at the design of this guy, though. Seriously.
I'm a big fan of big furry coats and skull masks.
Where's he gone? He's there. No, he's there.
I get the feeling that at some point he's going to have an attack that is
She's nearly there.
spawning a bunch of duplicates.
Who knows?
Is that supposed to happen like that?
No, I think I messed up my timing.
And he uses scythes or sickles? Are those sickles?
Maybe. I think they're sickles. You can tell he's wounded now.
Oh yeah, he's lashing out. Oh, I called it. Oh no, these are just regular.
These regular dudes.
Oh, he's a mook boss.
A lot of these use mooks to break up the boss fight into phases.
Okay. I guess that's fine. As long as the mooks are not causing an artificial difficulty.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what one of the worst mook bosses are?
Behind you. Keep them in sight.
The I don't remember what it was called, but it's like the Rat King from one of the Dark Souls games. I want to
Probably.
say 2.
I can believe it's the Rat King. That's the one
Yes.
where the
Yeah, Dark Souls 2, Rat King Covenant, or wait, Leader of the Covenant, Rat King.
Can't do it.
Wait,
yeah, what you're supposed to do is you have to kill a bunch of rats who are related to him. And,
yeah, he spawns the rats, and like the rats do more damage than they normally like the regular, don't they?
no. Oh,
You dead. How far up the arm is it?
doesn't seem to be that far, or at least I can't tell because I'm
Maybe
half
that's the
blind.
falchion. Is that a
Hmm?
falchion? The sword. No, it's not a falchion.
Maybe.
Wow, that is not what I thought a falchion was. Huh. That is vastly different from what I thought a falchion was.
Boom. There we go.
Let's see.
End it. End it now. Don't let them get behind you. Don't let them surround you. End it.
I freaking love the combo attacks in this game.
Combos are always nice. I like that his wounds glow with each hit.
Yeah.
God, that's so cool.
She's hurt. There's blood.
If it bleeds, it dies.
Fair enough.
Oh God, I love that the jaw opens with, like it's more than a mask.
Yeah, it's very much the design that makes this game so terrifying.
Yeah, this is definitely like, I could see this guy in Dark Souls, and he would be one of the hardest bosses, just because of how aggressive he'd be.
Yep, definitely.
What would his title be? Lord of Illusion or something?
Maybe.
God, did he become a skeleton when the lightning flashed?
I don't think so.
Yeah, let's
Maybe he did. I just can't tell.
Yeah, it's only for like a frame.
There we go.
There
There's
you go.
that son of a bitch.
So you were doing it wrong the entire game.
No, I was doing it fine. I was just getting the parry wrong.
Oh man, I love how they come out of the mist. This would make a great movie.
It'd be a lengthy one.
It'd be a great miniseries.
Well, there is actually a sequel in the works right now.
There's too many of them. Find a good position. Don't let them behind you.
What game do you think would make a good miniseries? Not a movie, but a miniseries. Like maybe 10 episodes, like 8 to 10 episodes, each being about an hour long.
Dark Souls might be pretty good.
He's down.
Yeah,
Oh, wouldn't that just be like generic medieval fantasy though? Bloodborne, definitely. I could definitely see a Bloodborne miniseries.
oh yeah.
That would be a big hit.
That would be one of the most terrifying. Like Bloodborne has one of the most terrifying settings ever. Not only is it
The mirror.
London, but it's London invaded by
Spooky
Okay.
ghosts.
well, no, not spooky ghosts. Howard Phillips creations.
Oh, fair enough.
She can ignore
Oh,
them.
no,
truly,
no, 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 no,
that
get
is
back
a
up, get back
horror
up, get
beyond
back up, get back
imagination.
up, get back up, get back up, get back
She's
up.
injured.
Oh, I love that you just stood there. Oh god.
Oh, yeah, but when I do that, she gets an extra burst, so it's usually, like, useful to use the time slow when, like, things are rough.
The mirror.
The mirror focus is built. It's building.
What mirror?
The mirror on her hip.
What's the? Oh, is that what builds the time skip?
Yep.
And it increases with each parry.
Each block, each parry, each evade. God, I need to
Okay.
get better at evading that attack.
You really do. I think you keep trying to block when it's definitely an evade.
It's the weird timing.
Focus.
There we go.
Can't even see anything.
He's gone. Where's he gone?
Ah, dang it. So close. Okay, I didn't have time to evade then.
Yeah.
You will die.
God, is that a great sword or a long sword that she uses?
She needs to
I think it's a broadsword.
The mirror.
The mirror. Focus. Focus now.
On.
Serious. Where's he gone? He's
Boom!
Oh yeah.
There we go. I think I got him.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time.
Behead him.
Maybe.
Cut
Maybe
his
she
head
does.
off.
She cut his mouth. Oh, that's even better. She got him in the bird mouth.
God Slayer.
The mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat.
Oh, is that because he died?
Unfair, isn't it?
Maybe. Who knows?
In those dark
Is it
winter
gonna
woods
end
and
with
wilds,
ending up that she was
Never cared
hell
what she
all along?
considered.
She was Hella all along, or
letting
something.
go,
That would be pretty dark.
if it
Yeah.
weren't for truth,
But I'm
But-
gonna try to get across the bridge tonight. So
she'd not
Okay.
have heard his stories of the Northmen.
I'll send you a picture of
She would not have
Yasha,
this chance to find Dillion's
the
soul.
character she reminds me of, after the stream's over, and you'll definitely see why.
look how beautiful this environment gets.
Yeah,
Oh shoot! Did we finish
it's
it early?
open. Finish what early?
Did it open early? Ooh.
Was it not supposed to open or something?
The doorway's open. Wow. I didn't realize. I thought I wasn't supposed to get here for a bit. Oh no, I'm going back through an area I went through. Okay.
Oh, it's a Dark Souls shortcut.
Yeah.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds,
Have you ever played Heavenly Sword?
and as she saw them,
No.
Heavenly Sword's interesting. It's about a
shifting
a young girl named Naruko, whose
could see the faces everywhere.
birth was considered cursed because she was
Mountains.
the only daughter of the village chieftain, and he was expected to have sons.
Oh, it doesn't. It looks like it's a like shit. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like it's a Destiny Wars style game,
Can you see the
so it'd probably
faces
not
too?
be my kind of thing.
Destiny Wars?
There.
Yeah, you remember Destiny Warriors?
Oh, Dynasty, Dynasty.
Dynasty. Sorry,
Oh, you're
sorry.
thinking about Heavenly Sword.
Yeah, Heavenly Sword.
Okay,
It looks like it'd be a Dynasty Warriors kind of game.
it's more like God of War.
Oh,
Once you can see into the underworld,
It's its own unique kind of thing.
souls within it will see.
But
Don't be afraid when they speak to you.
oh, that's her mother.
I will always be here.
yeah, I figured.
So
Did you see?
Heavenly Sword is about
That
Naruko,
was her mother.
and
Alina.
she there's a very
A healer.
there are some similarities in the writing
She
because
see the weave. The
Senua is also considered a curse.
You know who my favorite cursed birth
It was a time before
in
darkness.
Fiction.
like well, I was gonna say mythology,
Mm.
but yeah, fiction also.
We first came from her mother.
Merlin,
Oh yeah,
because you know his or you know why he's a wizard, right?
Time, hidden in the world.
At least once Christianity got their hands
Like
on
she's
the
still
Arthurian
watching over
legends, anyways.
I thought it was because he was so eccentric that he had to be a wizard.
Well, after
Isn't he the
Christianity,
Antichrist?
yes, he was the Antichrist, but he was taken from the devil worshippers and demons, and he was baptized, which purged the evil from him. But he still had a lot of cool powers because he was the Antichrist.
Hmm.
So that is why Merlin is a wizard, at least after after Christianity got their hands on the Arthurian legends and made it all about the Jeezy boy.
God, when I was a kid, I saw a movie once. It was I don't recall much about it. I do remember the ending because it's about Merlin. And in this movie, it's like a made-for-TV movie. Part of the thing was that he was created by this goddess in order to help keep her religion and faith going.
Mm,
So, oh dang.
how
And
far?
it ends with Merlin going, "There's only one way to kill a god," and she's like, "What is
Become a
that?"
god?
When everybody forgets about you, and he
Oh,
walks away, and she's like, "Merlin, pay attention to me," and
and
he
does
just
she
keeps
just like
walking.
fade?
Hmm?
Does she just like fade as he walks away or something?
I think she just vanishes in a match cut, but she just definitely vanishes as he just walks away,
Oh god.
which is
You know,
really cool.
It's nearly
I thought that was going to be the plot of Mayanite. Like I thought when season 2 was coming to an end, I thought it was going to turn out
Dang it,
that
I got
like
cornered.
she's hurt. She won't make it.
yeah.
What's
I
Mayanite?
do. Oh, it's an old Minecraft series with a lot of lore.
Oh.
Captain Sparkles, uh, Pro Syndicate, Jericho AFK, and OMG Firefox. It's them on a Minecraft
Ooh,
survival
okay.
server, and it has its own lore.
She's injured.
But
She won't make it.
season 2 added mods and a new story. It's got interesting lore, but it's also a Minecraft series.
Fair enough.
So that is their like
She needs to go.
it is like 4 different points of view, and each stream is like 3 or 4 hours long,
Oof.
and each season is like
to the north,
a couple
fiery on the
hundred
south. The
episodes.
sea, the cold, formed
You know what?
ice
Fair enough.
Because
melted
it was
from
a
the
daily
stars
live
in the
stream
south.
kind of thing. They streamed
The power of
every
darkness
weekday from like 2 to 5.
Mm.
soot,
Oh shoot! This is fire.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
older than mankind.
At least the puzzles probably won't be so mindfucky.
These ones are kind of mind fucking their own right. Actually, these ones are pretty brutal. We'll find out in a moment.
Yeah. Would you rather undergo a test
She
which will
found the
torture your
witch gold
body
on her way
or
back
one that
from
will
the
torture
wilds.
your mind?
An outcast.
Body,
Badly burnt all over.
Body, yeah,
because the body can heal, but your mind affects your body.
yeah,
Like her.
that's fair. I would also
Spoke of
choose
certain
body.
darkness. The Northmen.
Well,
You
look at all these burnt bodies. Oh, just shoved into a
yeah.
corner.
You know what episode of a show had the biggest mindfuck?
What?
I'm going to say the name of the show. I want you to try and guess what episode I'm specifically thinking of.
Okay.
Adventure Time.
Never seen the show. Can't say anything.
What? Okay, watch the Hall of Egress. You don't need to know anything about Adventure Time. Just watch the Hall of Egress. It is it is a really fucked up episode.
Have I never told you that I never seen Adventure Time? I swear we talked about
No,
it
you
yesterday, and I
haven't.
mentioned that I haven't seen it.
No, we never even mentioned Adventure Time.
Oh, we did. We were talking about Tom Kenny, and he did the Ice King. So we were talking about that.
Oh, I
And you were
must
talking
have.
about
It
like,
must
oh,
have.
other voices he's done, and I'm like, I've never seen Adventure Time. So you're like, what? You never seen Adventure Time?
I don't remember saying that. I do remember talking about Tom Kenny and Ice King because we were talking about the Penguin
Yeah,
from
same voice.
Batman. Yeah,
Finish this.
I don't remember you saying that you'd never seen it.
I must have. I usually try to make it clear when there's a show we're talking about that I haven't seen.
No. Well, after stream, watch the Hall of Egress.
I know. I'll probably watch it from the beginning.
Well, you don't need to know
No,
like the
no.
prior.
I think it's important that I know all the context because I don't even know who the characters are.
There really isn't much context, and you can actually gain. It's actually a really good episode for understanding who the characters are, like what kind of characters they are.
You know, I think I kind of want to see the build up to that because if it's as important as you say it is, they
I never
must
said
have.
it was important. I just said it was a mind fuck.
If it's a mind fuck, usually that means it messes with some sort of preconceived notions. So it's important to know the context behind why they're mind fucking you.
I mean, they literally say why they're there.
Do it. You're
Like,
close.
a character gave them a map to a dungeon. Is literally the first few.
I know, but I don't know who these characters are.
Well, you don't need to know them. They pretty much say what it is.
I mean, they can say what it is, but who are these characters is important. Like, I can't just go into, say, the fourth season of Castlevania and be expected to know why Sypha swearing is important. God, I hear him echoing off of you. Hello?
Sorry, I was counting something.
I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
I was counting. Oh, you gotta do the same puzzle, but you gotta find eight different runes.
This is different. Gotta find the rune.
It's to your left,
Are they screaming?
behind you. To your left.
Focus. Now.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be that thin stick.
No, it's not. It's not popping up. That usually means it's not there.
Really? It's not that thin stick in that crucifix?
I don't think it's that. It's there we go. Boom! I was looking at it from the
So
wrong angle.
that thin stick and that crucifix.
Yeah.
The path to
You were right. It was still the
sealed
same
for
thin
living,
stick.
but you
It was
already
the wrong
know
crucifix I was
what's
looking at.
ahead.
Yeah.
Look towards the gate.
Seems kind of weird though when you think about it, because like, why am I finding hidden meaning and stuff? Why am I looking for runes? Oh, spooky. I'll tell you what it is. People applaud it because like part of psychosis is looking for hidden meaning and things that don't make sense.
I knew enough of their
Oops.
tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others.
God.
I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm
God,
still
Druth is such a cool character.
Yeah.
Look at that fire in the distance. Wow.
That's some really decent fire. You know what I fucking loved? I love the pixelated explosion gimmick of Deltarune Chapter 2. That
Oh.
was so funny. Oh, that one has a shield. Watch out.
Yeah, you just gotta kick it. Ah, dang it, motherfucker.
Get up quickly!
Oh, get up, quick.
She's injured. She can still do it.
She's injured, but she can still do it.
Oh, it's very hard to parry. Oh, shoot.
She can still do it.
Why is it hard to parry?
Well, you're more
Are you-
sluggish when you take damage, so.
Oh. So it has nothing to do with missing a fedora and a platypus?
Ha ha ha! Funny. You referenced best show ever, Phineas and Ferb.
Never actually seen it.
Really?
Beyond season 1.
Oh, fair enough.
I didn't really like it that much.
Finish
It
this.
gets better. It gets a lot more meta later.
She won't
I
get
know. But I enjoy watching the clips.
That's
But
fair.
I just don't
it.
care
She
much for.
finished him.
I don't care for Phineas or Ferb. The only ones I care about is Doofenshmirtz and Perry,
That's
and
fair.
they should get their own show.
There was an attempt at it, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, that was the original pitch, but nobody liked it because it was just sort of not great. Even I believe even the creator was like, nah, it needs something else. You gotta add something else to this.
That's fair.
It was one of the original pitches. There was multiple pitches, and eventually they just
You-
started combining ideas.
You know what I would watch? A prequel that is the origin story of Doofenshmirtz, but like goes out of its way to stay consistent with all the origin story he said.
Ah,
thus
fair
far.
enough. Doofenshmirtz has an absolutely absurd origin story.
Oh yeah, no. I watched the Doofenshmirtz origin story in chronological order. Like it was a video that was like half an hour long, and they like in origin story or in his
Take him down.
backstory moments where he like skips years, they would cut it, go, and then come back to it whenever it's the appropriate time.
Fair
Like
enough.
they would cut it after like if he's talking about when he's a kid and then talks about when he's a young adult. They would cut it after he's
When you
done
see
talking about when he
fire
was a
gate
kid,
Surt,
continue
know it will
with
be
the
a
other stuff that
sacrifice
happens when
with
he's a
stone
kid,
fires
and then
in the
come back to
snow.
it whenever he's a young adult.
Dead walk through.
Fair enough.
It's
Find the
pretty
fire,
good.
Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
I gotta find the fire. The fire. The fire. Where's the fire? Ooh. This
I
looks
mean,
like it leads the way to fire.
there was a fire right next to it. Why
Well,
not
this
just
is
grab a stick and
the
burn
more
it?
important fire. This is an offering.
Fire is fire.
The sacrifice.
Senua's sacrifice.
It's all about that sacrifice.
Yeah.
Time to focus.
What is that going to do? Jesus Christ.
It sets everything on fire. Bad idea. Bad move.
Senua, what the hell did you do? I think you're going the wrong way.
Nope, that's the right way. I'm supposed to run toward the doorway before the fire catches up to me.
Hell will
Oh,
not
there's
give
fire
you the
chasing you?
answers you want.
Yeah, the entire thing is literally burning around me. If I dally too long, it catches.
Become suffering.
That's actually pretty nice.
You refuse to look at it.
Oh, but the fire was fake. All you had to do was run through. What's it look like behind you? Oh no, I guess it. Oh no, you just broke through it.
Yep.
Those were thin sticks. Why did you need to burn it?
Well, they weren't thin. They were layered, many of them.
Cert is through there.
I had to burn it down a bit before I could do that.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth.
Ah. You need to find more fire.
This game is so
There's
good.
always another way.
Oh,
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it.
Is waiting for you. It was never going to be.
Oh hey, there's the thing.
He's waiting.
Hi there, Amadeus
Surt,
Arkham.
defender of Muspel, is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword,
Oh, it's
Ooh.
and at
Suture?
the end of the world he will
it's
leave
it's
his
Surtur,
post.
yeah.
He will travel
Okay.
Asgard
I didn't
and
want to
Midgard,
assume.
waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Starting with the Statue of Liberty, specifically her arm.
Oh. Yes, the Thor episode.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty funny, and it was nice to get away from Wakanda.
Yeah, it's a fun episode. Yes, its main issue, I'd argue, is that it's just sort of
Find the fire.
There,
it's just sort of there.
The path to Surt.
Which
just to
isn't-
set
which
up
isn't bad.
Ultron.
You know, I mean, it is an idea.
Ooh, lighting shift.
It's too far.
Yeah, they do weird, crazy things with this.
She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it? Remember.
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on.
You
where
gotta
you're
remember the
going.
way back.
Remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
What's the right path? Is there a path to take? Who knows? Who knows?
I like-
The
I
Northmen
like that the
believe
ground is
that the world will be
pulsating with
destroyed
embers.
someday.
That's
They
cool.
call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do
Oh, it's
to
starting to
prevent it.
smoke.
Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Honestly, I think Ragnarok is a good thing. The
It's
gods-
framed as one.
Yeah. It's the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new. And honestly, I don't think gods should exist. I
So-
think
so-
all the gods should die.
That's a take, but that is a take, definitely. I get that.
If any of like the world mythologies or like if any of them are true, except maybe Buddhism, if any of them are true, then all the world's problems are like almost directly the result of the gods
The Northmen
meddling.
made fire sacrifices.
Keep in mind, a lot of them
Seals
got
would need
altered
to
to make the
reveal
gods
the
more
path to
villainous
Surt.
because of the encroaching Christianity.
I searched
The
I
Greeks were just
know.
always that way, though, so don't worry.
Yeah.
eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Yeah. Zeus was always like that.
Did
Oh,
you
I
hear
just
that?
realized-
They were burning people to try to summon Surtur.
Jesus Christ. Do you remember the path back?
No, I do not.
It could be interesting.
Good luck. No, that is blocked off.
That's
Look at all those burning
yeah,
bodies.
it's like
Oh.
Pompeii. Ooh, that one was close.
She's going to
I
do
see
she's
it. Oh, it's right on your ass.
Yeah,
I'm guessing the fire is the camera.
a bit. Boom.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua!
I
Find
love
your
this
own
guy.
path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
God, she is such a great actress.
Oh,
Legitimate.
absolutely. I can genuinely believe that she killed a god already. Oh, hey, we're at Kratos' home. Time to burn it. It does look a lot like Kratos' home.
Of course.
But that's because Kratos' home was based on actual Norse homes.
That's fair.
Okay, so you need to find basically
Northmen of
Bluetooth.
hell worship
I
the
gotta find M and
Devourers,
R,
insatiable gods of darkness.
a multi-staged
I come from
MMR.
Erin,
You
Senua,
gotta find
and
Scarlett
I once followed my
Johansson
own gods,
and
the Tuatha
R.
De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua,
Oh, hey,
I was a
Warden.
man
Is Warden
among
plays games? Is that
but
Warden
here,
or is that?
to survive, I did
No idea.
things bad,
Hey, Warden plays games. Are you like Warden or
like
is
you,
that?
Senua.
Oh yeah, it is Warden.
The man I
I'm
once
gonna invite you
trusted.
to the call. Can I invite it? Can I invite
When
Warden
that
to the
happens,
call?
Go for it.
even gods you
All
worship
right.
can die with you.
You want to join the call, Warden? Yeah. Shit. No. Oh, shit. That closed your stream.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. That
Sick.
that closed the Discord stream. My
Oh,
bad.
dang it.
Yeah.
Hey, Warden. What's up?
Hi. I have been busy. Also, I heard you two hooked up. Yay.
What? We've been hooked up for like a year now.
I haven't talked to y'all in a long time
That
because
is
I've
fair.
been working.
Your
Oh yeah,
voice
I
is
don't.
a lot squeakier now than I recall it being.
Yeah.
That's because okay. That's because I'm hiding my natural accent. Because whenever I do not hide my accent, I sound a lot deeper, but I sound like I fucked my sister on the weekend.
Oh, fair enough.
If I also am from Texas, um, so I know all about hiding accents. um, Warden, yeah, I don't doubt that you're busy. Like Jester couldn't join us because he's been working on uh the uh the Hooves and Assistant.
Yeah.
So I don't doubt that it's been busy.
Yeah.
Um,
Men say that at Ragnarok,
But I've been busy
sons
because
of
of
Muspelheim
work.
will travel to
Like,
battle on ships
I went back to
manned
work
by
for the state of Arkansas
Thor's ship. And when the
Oh.
sons
instead
of
of the state of
Muspel led the
Texas,
ship to
so
ride in battle,
I'm
Wait,
back in
you
law
it will be as
enforcement
though the
again.
sky had
you're
split
in
open.
Arkansas?
Certain
No, I live in
Oh.
Texas, but I live right against the border.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I thought you were in Houston.
No, I'm in Northeast Texas.
Yeah. All right. So, have you been? Also, Scraps, you need a stream on
Oh,
Discord.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
pause.
I don't plan on interrupting your stream for too long because I was gonna gear up and play Phasmophobia with the challenge wheel with a bunch of friends of mine.
Yeah. Well, we do streams every Saturday and Sunday. If you ever want to join, we usually have Jester as our third co-host.
Is it
Yeah.
playing right now?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. You're good. We usually have Jester on with us, but like I said, he's working on
Yeah.
Hooves and Assistant.
Yeah. So, quick question: do y'all play Phasmophobia?
No,
No.
I don't. I don't know why. Every time I hear Phasmophobia, my immediate thought is pathologic. Just because
Um.
they look the same in my eyes.
Yeah, I
The
get what
word.
you're saying. It's just a spoopy ghost hunt game.
I know.
Hmm.
Where is it?
I'm having so much trouble with this one. I know it's based around like that particular center pillar.
Uh, what about the roof of the house?
No. Because as soon as I face
Uh,
there, it's done. I can't do it.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
maybe.
Maybe it's around here. This is so tricky. I recall
Yeah.
actually having to use a walkthrough for at least one or two of these.
I'm always a fan of perspective puzzles.
Yeah. Fair.
Warden, do you know what Tuesday is?
No, but I've been gone for a year.
That is fair. Tuesday is going to be my birthday.
Nice.
Do you want an invite to my my friend server, like the server where I collect friends?
Sure. But I work from Tuesday night until Sunday morning.
That's fine. The people I'm gonna be streaming with I'm gonna be streaming a game, Mario Party, on
Mm.
uh I'm gonna be streaming Mario Party uh on it with my friend Chalkfee, my friend Biddy, and Jester.
Nice.
And it'll be in that server so that anyone who wants to pop in and say hi can. Um,
Are you guys noticing anything that I'm not?
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm kind of watching the stream, so it's delayed.
Oh,
Okay.
you can watch the Discord stream.
I honestly forgot that it was on.
Let's see.
I am derp.
Hmm.
All right, I just sent you the invite to my personal server.
Yeah.
What colored roll do you want?
I'm colorblind.
Shit. Okay. What
Oh,
color
there it
stone do
is.
you- Oh, it's
I
burnt in the floor.
I have
Yeah.
tritanopia, so I can see all the shades of red. I can
It's
see
All right,
it's
I'll make you
green,
red.
yellow, orange, colorblind, right?
blue green colorblind.
Blue,
It
green,
affects
yes.
the way my ability to see the color yellow.
Okay.
So
I made you red.
yeah, red.
All right. I honestly did forget that. Like you said, it's been a year. You still have to
Yeah.
find the hourglass, don't you?
No, I found it.
When did you find it?
I found it when you were introducing Warden to the stream.
Oh,
Hi.
oh, fire.
I don't know what you told them about me, but hi.
I mentioned nothing yet, so who knows?
Yeah, no, we just saw you in chat and we're like, hey, you want to join?
Yeah.
This is our friend Warden. Oh, geez, that was loud.
It's a lot of screaming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So this is our friend Warden. We used to
Oh shoot. Okay.
play games. What was it? Was it you that we played Borderlands with the first time?
Probably.
Probably, but I used to stream all the time on Twitch on Monday nights with a series called Monday Night Cringe, where we found really weird, cringy games, either because they're bad design, bad storytelling, they're overplayed, and not very good, but everybody was hype training it. Like, yeah, games like that we were playing, and
Oh man, that sounds amazing.
yeah,
I want to do stuff like that, but Scraps doesn't think it's a good idea. I want to
Uh,
play Pathologic.
yeah,
The
but
reason I don't want you to play Pathologic is because I'm very well aware that it's not a fun game to play, and not in a cringy aha that's so funny way. It's difficult to play because it's intentionally designed to fuck with you in the worst ways possible.
I mean, Let me just to describe the games that we've played on that stream. We played games like Mount Your Friends that are fun, but they got swinging dingalings. We played what is that game called? The Doki Doki Literature Club because it was overhyped garbage.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's,
I am glad every day I thank the Lord and the sky above that I never got invested in any way about
as with a
that
newborn.
game.
oh, it was fun because I was doing it. I was playing it with voice actor friends, and
Oh yeah, it wasn't it wasn't Jitters.
no, it was Afix.
Oh,
It was Afix because he voiced the knife girl as Aku from Samurai Jack the
I
entire stream.
fucking love Aku.
extra
Um,
thick.
Extra thick.
That was my best impersonation. You can all hate me now.
Who did it better, me or Scraps?
you.
Woo!
So, we played Shower with Your Dad because it was just cringy. There was one game we didn't get all the way through because the one playing it rage quit hardcore during the middle of it,
Oh, what was
and
it?
it's called Deus Ex
Yeah.
Machina 2, not Deus Ex the human survival of humanity, whatever it is, or human evolution one. No, this one is an actual game on Steam called Deus Ex Machina 2, and it's a revamp. It's a sequel to a game that was released back on the Amiga.
What? Is the Amiga the one that flopped because they released a copy of Terminator 2 that was unplayable because it didn't come with the keyboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Suffering I had to endure to reach
God,
There's
that
al-
is such a
to
weird
be
thing.
fair, the Amiga was the first computer capable of connecting to the internet. No, that wasn't, military computers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was what was considered NASA computers at the time.
Yeah. So, that being said, it is so effing bad. It actually it makes you physically recoil, and we played a game that was literally all about poop.
No.
I think you need to use the post. Like,
I did
look at
it.
it now.
I got that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wait, there's no
Literally,
fanfare.
we played a game all about poop, and that was less cringe-inducing.
Did you play Don't Shit Your Pants?
No, you basically had to poop in a toilet in an outhouse in order to prevent monsters from getting in.
Mm. That
Ew.
does sound pretty bad.
That was terrible. It was
Was it just QuickTime events or something?
no. You literally just sat down on a toilet whenever the door outside door started shaking until you heard a splash.
God, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was a Unity game, but it was
Yeah.
free.
I really want to make a game. I was talking to Scraps about a game idea I really want to make. Out of all my game ideas, I think this one would be the easiest one to make. But basically, you play D&D, right?
Yes, I do.
You're familiar with what dark vision is, right?
Yep.
You remember the caveat that comes with it, right?
You can't see in color.
Correct. I want to make a game.
5th edition removed that, by the way.
No, it didn't.
Last time I checked, 5th edition changed it. Made changes to that.
No, 5th edition did not. It's still a thing. I can check the player's handbook.
No, I might be wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I might be wrong. I'm not super familiar with 5e. I've been playing since 3rd, and yeah, stuff and things. My group is starting to assemble for Phasmophobia, so I'm gonna bow out here. However, I would like to say that it's good to hear from the two of you again, and I have a bad habit of like disconnecting from people because of attention span issues. That doesn't mean I don't think of y'all occasionally or want to hang out. I just sometimes I just lose contact.
Tracked.
Oh no, I completely understand. Also, you burned.
Yeah, you're on
Uh,
fire.
God. So yeah, in fifth edition, you cannot see color. Monsters can't discern color in darkness, only shades of gray. Many creatures that live underground have this special sense.
Okay. Like I
Yeah,
said, I could be wrong, and apparently I am, and that's fine.
yeah. I play D&D. I run a D&D game. I have
What day?
on Thursday, every other Thursday. I have Rose as a as the guest player right now, though. Um,
Uh, well, I wouldn't be able to join because I work Thursday nights.
mm,
Yeah, if you know anybody running one Monday nights and Sunday nights, well, yeah, Monday nights or Sunday nights, I might be able to join depending on when it starts. But yeah,
yeah, sorry. The only games I play in are on Thursdays. One that I
yeah,
host and one that I play in.
okay,
You should give mine a listen to if you ever get the time. I'll send you a link to the playlist.
okay,
We're about 30 episodes in. Each one's around 3.5 to 4 hours. No,
yeah, that's
3 hours to 3.5.
that's about the same amount I play for, so that I'm
Yeah.
used to those. All right, send it, and I'll give it a listen. Probably while I'm cleaning house tomorrow.
Uh, uh, you have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Boy.
It was nice to hear from Warden again.
Yeah, so we're about 2 hours into the stream. I think I can make it to the bridge if I keep going.
Yeah, we still got like half an hour
Okay.
before we usually stop.
The bridge is tricky. I don't know exactly how long. Off the top of my head, I don't know exactly how long I have to go. Oh, there he is. There's Surtur.
Oh man, I love him. He's got brambles on his head.
It's important to remember that she's Scottish, so everything is tempered with Scottish imagery.
Fight me now.
Yeah, Scottish instead of Norwegian.
You know.
Yeah, I can completely understand that. God, I love the music.
Oh. It's all about that this visual flair here.
Oh yeah, this is a beautiful setting. I'm big fan of fire. There's only one thing that would make this better, and that is if the flames were a different color.
Like blue.
Yeah, or green.
Yeah, fair enough. But they're
I
going
like
with
green
they're
flames.
going with red very intentionally here.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it is the natural color of flame. God, I love that he's covered in brambles.
What's happening?
You notice that the lower his health gets, the more like just burnt he gets, right?
Yes.
Oh shoot.
Oh God, he's too hot. Hot damn. Call the police and a fireman.
Call
Too
the
hot.
poli- Hot
Hot
damn.
damn. Make a dragon want to retire, man. I
I love
unironically
this
love
music.
Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk is good. It's a decent song.
Stop him now. Stop him. What's he doing?
But yeah, this song also is
There
really
must be a
great.
way to see past it. It's an illusion.
There's so many really good songs out there. What's a really good song you always think about?
Focus. Now. Focus.
That's a tough one.
I always think of
Uh,
like Boney M's Rasputin. Like
I think
legitimately, it's such a banger.
I think what I find myself with. Oh, you beat it first try.
Yeah, this is fast.
I think the boss that I find, or not boss, I think the song that I find myself listening to more often than others is probably Total Eclipse of the Heart.
That is a good one, yeah.
Either that or anything by ABBA.
That was good, yeah. I can get that.
Ooh, you killed 2 gods. Now it's time to go
Well,
find
technically he's
Hela.
a fire giant.
Yeah.
But so it goes. Until we fall.
There's truth.
And in the
Yep.
end, we all
It is
fall.
so funky considering he's a guy in a costume.
I think it looks really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good costume. They definitely had the guy in it, and it does definitely look legit.
Yeah. It it
Die.
it doesn't even look uh like it looks CG like the rest,
Yeah, fair
just
enough.
with a filter over it.
Fulfilled my
I
Oh yeah,
think
I forgot. Droof dies.
oof. I think more games need FMVs.
FMV isn't bad. I think if anything, it's a bit uncanny depending on like who the actors are, and you got to filter it to make it like
Look good.
because there's always
I
gonna be camera grain.
Yeah, either that or what you need to do is you need to make it a setting in which the camera grain enhances the experience.
Fair
Like
enough.
setting it in like the 1940s.
I would love to play a game in the 1940s. There's so many really good games that.
Yeah. There needs to be like a GTA style
Truth was a
game
troubled
that's
man.
set in the 40s where you play
Some
like
turned slave.
or not even the 40s, just like in the 20s, like
Tortured.
one where you play a
Taken
prohibitionist
with them on their raids.
I
or not a
no, you're
prohibitionist,
thinking about
a
Mafia.
bootlegger.
You're thinking about
Yeah,
Mafia.
Spreading the
I've never
snuff
played
of the
Mafia.
gods.
Mafia is a good game. The sequel, Mafia 2, is better gameplay wise, but it's definitely its
This the
own
bridge?
kind of. This is the bridge I came across the first time.
I thought that I was asking if that's the
Different
bridge.
bridge,
you were
different
talking-
bridge.
Oh,
That was the source of it.
There's a massive bridge that I need to cross.
well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
What he saw.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
We'll burn that bridge when we get there. That's my favorite Malafor.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I do
'cause-
like it because it's suggesting, oh, we'll get to that bridge and we'll fuck it up anyway.
yeah, we'll experience the problem and we'll do it. We'll deal with it in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Like there's no illusion of competence
Have you
with
ever
it.
died?
Like
Yeah.
people like I love it because like yeah, I have the utmost
When the
confidence
vengeful
that I
forces
will
shatter,
fuck something up.
you simply cease to be.
If I do have any one blades that I have to be holding the run button at all times, which is sort of obnoxious.
It's true.
Oh.
But it's like a single button and like not even one of the trickier ones. So.
Stranger in your own body.
Wow.
And
You know
it's
what-
also used for combat, so
So it's like only 2 buttons are ever used.
no. The left bumper, which I use to do with the light jog, is also the combat sprint. So I can use it to charge at my enemies.
Ah. Speaking of enemies, I'm guessing there's gonna be enemies right here.
You may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Ooh, the River of Knives. I love that.
River of Knives. Norse mythology has like such ridiculously cool set pieces, you know?
Oh yeah, sounds absolutely metal.
Waiting. Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
Yeah, that's her voice actress saying don't open the gate. That's really cool. Like she has to do like so many different voices, so many different tones. All of them have to be conveyed without making you realize what they're supposed to be.
So dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna guess the bridge is going to collapse as you're crossing it.
Maybe.
God. Oh, you know what? We should see if we can play.
But
Uh, Shadow Colossus.
oh dang it, I love that game.
Yeah.
I think that would be sort of a bore to watch though, because a lot of it's just very slow and then a lot of it's very hectic.
I think it'd be fun. We could probably do like 3
Whoa.
Colossi per stream.
Who do you think she's talking to?
Probably herself. Either that or the skull.
No, definitely not.
Not ready to die.
Hell? Hella?
It's her father.
Thanatos? Oh. The one that kicked her out?
We'll get into that.
You know who he sounds like? The conductor
Conductor. There's so many conductors.
from Infinity Train.
Oh.
Like season 1.
That's fair.
Yeah. You know, with the voice
You mean
modulator.
Amelia?
Spoilers! Go watch
Infinity Train, folks.
Train.
Folks, if you haven't
Even-
watched Infinity Train, watch Infinity Train.
Yeah, it is great. God. The backstory though, that fucked me up. That's another good mindfuck episode. Like just anything involving the tapes.
Those are very mind-effy, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on is while she was away dealing with her own problems, trying to come to terms with her own loss,
Everything burnt.
her hometown was attacked by Vikings.
Oh.
And they killed everybody. Her
Oh! They did the angel. The Norse angel, whatever the fuck it's called. The thing where they basically rip out your spine, and if you do not wince once, it's like the only honorable way to die if you do not yell. I've basically they rip out your ribs, and flay you alive, and if you cry out, then you're doomed to. You're like doomed in the worst part of the underworld, of whatever the underworld is of Helheim.
yeah.
But if you don't cry out, if you don't make any kind of sound of pain, then you do get to go to Valhalla.
Well, we know where he went.
Probably. It's I think it's like basically the Norse equivalent of like seppuku, you know,
Mm.
dying
Yeah,
with
that's
honor
fair.
after a disgrace.
So she went out into the wilderness. So she fell in love with a boy named Dillion, and she went away into the wilds to fight her demons. These voices she keeps hearing, her darkness, as it was. And while she was away, she met Druth, who was also wandering around fighting his own darkness. They lived together for a time, and when she returned, her home was destroyed and her love was dead.
Okay, that makes sense.
So she is on a quest to Hell to go find Hell and ask for him back.
Yeah, so it's basically it's the same kind of
Orpheus.
yeah.
It's very Orpheus.
I am of like to be fair, Orpheus wasn't the first to do that. I think that didn't was it I think there was like a story similar. Hold on, I need to look up.
There's definitely stories like that. I love the gestures from
Didn't
these guys.
didn't the Epic of Gilgamesh have a story that was similar?
Uh, no, kinda. It had a Moses story. So the Epic of Gilgamesh wants to go to the underworld so that he can learn the gift of immortality
Ah,
that he plans to use to cheat death because he has a fear of mortality now after the death of his best friend Enkidu.
oh, okay, that's probably what I was thinking of. Then I think it might be Hindu myths. There might be a Hindu one of someone going into the underworld to plead for the life of their dead lover.
Maybe. There's a lot of oral myths
Oh,
that follow
absolutely.
that.
I mean, it's a really good, like, it's one of the most touching kind of quests.
Yep, you're basically going into literal death to seek out someone you care about.
Yeah, and pull them out. I gotta watch Hadestown at some point.
Do it. You're close.
Oh, this music is still beautiful as heck.
Oh yeah.
It's just the drums pounding.
Oh yeah. I love the drums. I love this game. It is so beautiful, even when it's dark and gritty.
It's all
Oh.
about that design. These developers really know what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
And Senua's Sacrifice was like their dream game. This was their ambition.
God.
Here we
mean,
go.
Oh, this is the bridge.
I'm on it right now, but I'm on the first part, and I got ways to go.
Oh, is it a gauntlet?
Oh no, wait. I think I'm in a different area. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm fighting this guy now. Okay.
Is that Suitor?
That's not Surtur.
He's got brambles.
Get up quick. She's injured.
Oh god, that puts you almost at death intentionally.
Yep. They really mess with you there. Thankfully, using this gives you back some HP.
Yeah, I noticed that. God, that guy must be a giant of some sort.
She will die.
Maybe.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck.
One hit brings you down to 1 health.
Oh, they bring you down hard.
She won't make it.
But he's definitely staggering. You can see him wobble there.
End it. End it now. This is nearly the end.
Yeah, just like Dark Souls. Don't get
I
greedy.
do love that they tell you when they're low on health. They're like, end it. Finish him.
Finish him.
Okay, Mortal Kombat may not be my cup of tea because I'm not really at fighting games, but I really do think it's one of those franchises that has like a really good hook.
Oh, absolutely. Did you see the movie?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I
I
thought it was
liked
kind of
it.
stupid. It's the
Well,
fun
yeah.
kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid that the first movie was.
A different kind of
But-
stupid. The first movie is kind of stupid in like a dumb 80s action hero kind of way.
thought
This
that
one's
was, like,
kind of
early
stupid in
90s.
a early 90s. This one's stupid in a overcomplicated way. You can definitely tell when someone's a fan of something because they'll write like a bunch for it. They'll be like, "Oh, here's my take," and they get like just keep building stuff to it, and it's like, oh, it's great and it's fun, but at a point, it's like it feels like they just sort of lost the tape, you know?
I liked it, and I kind of want to see the sequel because if it gets a sequel, God, you just Tarkused him.
Yep. That dude died like Iron Knight Tarkus, which sucks. I actually really
No,
liked
no,
Iron Knight.
no. Tarkus is the one that killed the guy by
Oh,
doing that.
you didn't know how he
Yeah.
died, right?
In the boss fight, that you can bring Tarkus into, Tarkus will push the guy to the edge and then he'll push the boss to the edge and then push him off.
Oh, it's
It's like
this.
one of the most badass things ever.
Yeah, I recall that. You do know how Iron Knight Tarkus died, right?
Nope.
So in Lordran, which is the area right after that, you're tasked with finding
The
a
journey to Helheim is never a straight one.
what's the
Each must
word? You're
find
tasked
their
with
own
finding
path.
a
Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
hello bridges.
Oh, is this the bridge?
No, it's not a bridge. It's a staircase. There we go. Now that
Oh,
staircase
you
is
did
getting.
perspective it.
Yep.
Oh God, I love
Yeah,
perspective
that's
puzzles.
that's the bridge I gotta cross.
Ah,
So God, okay, I'm trying to recall. Um, so Iron Knight Tarkus dies because he's tasked with climbing along the rafters of a roof and unable to get a good grip.
I
He
see.
ends up falling to his death.
Oh God, that's awful.
Yeah, legitimately. A lot of people are like, "Oh, that's a pretty lame way to go," but it's intentional, you know? Like
Yeah,
the idea is that Iron Knight Tarkus isn't brought down by a great monster, but because he doesn't know how to balance.
yeah, and it's also how he takes down
Yep.
one of the.
This is cool. This one's built around this thing right up here. You're supposed to move around it
Get it at
to.
different angles.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw. I'm a big fan of that.
There's one left. It's. God, it's on.
Probably just on the other side. Yeah,
Oh no!
they
You gotta
climbed the
go up.
ladder. You have a really bad time looking for ladders.
Boom! I freaking love
Okay,
this. Yeah, that's such a
that
cool
is a
trick.
really good one. Because you
Yeah.
don't have to fuck around and look for shit.
It's all about that one really good
Oh,
bit of
hey, there's
perspective.
Amadeus Arkham.
Oh, what do you got to say, Druth? I might have
Hela
missed this one.
possesses
There we
large
go.
dwelling
Yeah,
places
I
in
missed this one
Helheim.
originally.
Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy
Jo-
to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Man, these new Jolene covers are getting wild.
Jolene, Jolene.
Yeah, face have covered in flesh. Don't take my man away. I mean, that's basically the plot.
That is, yeah.
The plot of Senua's Sacrifice is just Jolene. So
God
this is
dang
the
it.
bridge.
This is it.
What?
I think this is it.
It's gonna
I'm
collapse.
just imagining Senua singing to
Hella.
Hela, and she's just strumming a guitar, and it's like really.
No,
Oh,
no, it'd be like a lute.
a lute. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. What was the Norse string instrument?
That song again.
Harp.
Or wait, this would be Scottish actually.
Mm.
The source of the darkness. It's coming.
A tar.
Here we are.
I think it'd be a tar.
I'm sorry.
God, I love that.
You're
It's like
showing
porcelain.
weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace.
Look past it.
The gods will punish you for this.
Bring him on. We've already killed 2.
Pick it up.
This is way more than either of them.
Get up.
We're human. We're beyond gods.
Get up and fight.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. So, oh god, look at that.
God, that is amazing.
Ah, the design of Hela in this is beautiful, like legitimately. So, I do want to mention the icon for Scraps for this stream is inspired by Hela.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
asked about that earlier. You're like, we'll get back to that.
Well, you asked if it was based off of Senua, and the
Right,
corruption growing on
right.
her arm.
Yeah, I had the thought that maybe Senua is gonna turn into Hela,
Fair
like
enough.
if it gets halfway.
Probably not. I definitely see why there would be interpretations for that, but one of the things about this game is because Senua suffers from psychosis, we don't know if the events taking place here are literal or metaphorical.
Yeah. For all we know, finding the guy's spirit and coming out, that could just be the grieving process.
Yeah.
Hell, we don't even know if he's dead.
What are you thinking?
She could still be wandering around in the forest.
How stupid can you be?
Oh,
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
she's speaking with her father's voice.
Look at
In the mirror.
Yep.
a warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
God,
I like that her
freaking
face
love
is
this
getting
game.
washed.
If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
Oh, the sword broke. Now it's a dagger.
Yep, the sword broke in the fight with Hela.
Like your sword.
Yeah, it smacked against her face. You're not that far from the bridge.
The
Oh,
bridge is
he's on
broken
fire.
now.
I knew it.
Oh, Hela broke it. It didn't collapse.
I mean, it collapsed when she broke it.
Oh, fair enough.
When you give everything and face that which
Oh,
defeats
she did that to cauterize the wound on her head.
Yep.
than you could have imagined.
I thought she was just doing that to hurt herself. Also, her arm is not looking good.
Yep.
Is
Looks
it
like
really
it's
too
spreading.
late to ask this?
Look how veiny that is. You can see it
Yeah,
pulse.
it's pulsating.
Ugh.
Though we do not dare pose the question. Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling.
God, I freaking love this game. Oh god, the mocapping is so intense.
Oh yeah.
They had a camera attached to her face, that told her where the camera was at any given time. So they told her to react to it as often as possible.
Yeah, that's why she looks at it often.
Yeah, that's exactly why. That's also why she looks away from it.
God, that is really meta, and I love it.
If you turn the camera and you try to look at her in the face, she looks away.
Oh, do it. I want to see.
Okay, if they give me the chance right now. It's easier to do when it's like earlier in the game, I think. Because right now we're in like the big cutscene.
Uh,
Oh no, the bridge is back.
yeah, did it ever break?
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's
Raymundo,
just a trick. It's a
go
crime.
towards
It's
the
not
light.
crime. It's real.
I do love that they're like, oh, it's him, and then they immediately change their position on it. Okay, yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was creepy.
Yeah. If you trying to look her in the eyes and she just turns her head immediately.
Yeah, I know. She almost twisted it all the way around.
That's kind of painful looking, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game really is so beautiful. Look at those snowy peaks in the distance. Look at this broken ship.
I'm a big fan of uh of ship graveyards.
So when I was doing research for this game, before I streamed it, this game is there's an article about how this game saved the life of a young boy.
How?
He played it and he realized through his research of the game that he was suffering from psychosis,
Uh,
and he had been planning to take his own life, but the game and its message and it just gripped him so much that he decided he wanted to keep fighting. So he actively sought out help that he hadn't
Before
been
she
avoiding
first met
before.
him, she was not
because
in a
he
good
didn't
place.
realize they had it.
Just a teenager.
He knew something was wrong. He probably had an idea, but like, the
Barely
game's
functioning, she barely
message
left the house.
inspired him to keep
Her
going.
father's
So he
inbound
sought
and
out the
sure of
help he
that.
didn't have before,
It's nice.
Only
which
occasionally
is
did
important.
she
I
venture
think
out on her
games
own,
like this
collecting firewood and herbs,
definitely
always
have a purpose.
errands,
Yeah, it's always nice
back
for
and
games
forth
to leave an
planes.
impact.
Also, if you look at the
Yeah,
rocks, you can
So,
definitely see faces in some of them.
like this one,
at certain angles.
barren
Yeah, always
and
cool.
lonely.
And there he is. Get back here.
God. How many
So,
streams have we referenced the reversing mirror episode of Shaolin Showdown? Because it's way more often than it should be.
it's
Like,
such a good episode, though.
it really
Legitimately.
is. It had like such a major twist. That was the episode where at the end, that was the first cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Like that was the first cliffhanger episode.
Well, for me, my first cliffhanger episode was Tailspin.
She remembers the first
Well,
time
I
she
mean, cliffhanger episode of Shaolin Showdown.
Fair enough.
saw her young
Shaolin Showdown's
eyes
great. Like, legitimately a
just
great,
dance. And the
Yes.
a
world.
great
Oh,
show.
the darkness like crawls on the ground whenever her hand touches it.
For
Oh.
the first time in years, she
That's what
felt
it is. It's not just when she
a
falls.
ray of hope.
Look at that! I love that they put the runes for Druth just on anything.
Yeah.
Sigmund's sister trades
Oh, I didn't
shields
even
for
notice
sorcerers,
that.
and in disguise, she lies with her own brother.
Ew.
She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
That's messed up.
Jesus Christ. What kind of horrible person buries someone alive?
No idea. Quite a few people apparently. Since we had a
Yeah.
conversation about that earlier.
Yeah, that was the joke.
uh,
That one of my favorite people in history
oh,
did
here we
that.
go. Oh, I must have missed
Sigmund
this one.
and Sinfjotli are being buried alive. Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund
Spooky.
calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger.
I don't think that's how that works.
She says, and walks back into the fire. Strike
Jesus
vengeance from your
Christ.
heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
That's
If
brutal.
you go on revenge, make sure to dig 2 graves. One for the person you plan on taking the life of, and one for yourself. However, if you go on revenge and kill like 99 people, then that's a net 100 people dead.
Fair enough.
100 evil people dead. So as long as you kill more than one evil person, then
I think
you're
the
doing
quote
a net
is,
good.
if you kill a murderer, the number of murderers doesn't change, but it's if you kill 100 murderers, that's 99 murderers down.
Yeah, with a picture of Deadpool.
Oh, fair enough. Probably. But people made a
Probably
lot of
Deadpool.
memes about him. God, I hate like 90% of Deadpool memes.
Well, that's because they don't understand jack shit about Deadpool.
Fair enough.
A lot of people, especially at conventions, use Deadpool as an excuse to just be an asshole.
Oh, definitely. That's part of my issue with like Deadpool in general. Like a lot of people just don't get him, and I mean, as much as I do like Deadpool, I think so many people get the wrong idea of who he is that it's an actual issue.
Yeah, they think he's just like
of
There
Sigmund's
we go.
a
sword.
There's what I
joke.
missed.
He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles.
They treat him
One
like
day,
they act like
an
he's a
old
Joker,
man
and
came
not
onto
in
the
a good way.
battlefield. Although
Yeah.
shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw
So I'm
only
eating a
had
cookies
one
and cream
foe.
Twix.
The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
What's our time?
Oh, our time? 2.5 hours, a little over.
Oof. Do you want
Right?
to call it, or do we want to get to
Yeah.
the end of this section?
How much long do you think that would take?
Well, I think there's a doorway that I have to use the spooky power to get through.
Then let's get to the doorway and then save and quit.
Okay.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own.
Oh, this is telling the story of how she fell in love with Dillian.
Wishing those fleeting
What
moments
happened?
of light
Just
would
watching
stretch
him
out to
from a
last
distance?
forever.
Yeah, so her father locked her in a house because she was cursed. So she never really met anybody.
The Northmen tell of a
Oh.
great hero.
I'm
His name
always
is Sigmund.
interested in
father's
those kinds of
hall was
stories.
built around a great
Rapunzel
tree,
is a
and one
fantastic
day,
one.
Odin comes and thrusts a sword into
I like Into the Woods version of Rapunzel. She's the sister of the baker from Thumblewood. Is that the World Tree?
No. This is where she first met Dillian.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Move.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world
Eh.
through eyes anew.
So yeah,
Dance
her mother
with it, just like
died
he
when she
does.
was younger, and her mother was cursed. She also suffered from mental illness. So Senua inherited that mental illness. She inherited her mother's darkness
Yeah.
because sometimes mental illness can run in a family, and
Yeah.
that's painful. So
R-
Senua
i-
also
If I
had.
lived in Norse times, I'd be considered a changeling. Because of the autism.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so she met Dillian here when she left her father's home for the first time. So this is really where she fell in love. It's tragic. Oh, and she sees us now. She's looking at us.
Are we Dillian?
No, I don't think so. Oh no, we are Dillian.
Oh, that is a really cool transition. Her face is clean, and
Yeah.
her arm is not cursed.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior,
me?
I really do love this romance. She's so nervous. It's
Yeah. I'm always a big fan of like epic sword girl being very awkward in social
You can't put
encounters.
it into words.
That's another thing that
Moment.
reminds me of Yasha.
Under the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you.
Oh God.
Make you
God, that was
accept
such a
it.
smooth transition from the old model to this
It takes
one.
an instant.
Yeah.
Fear
Oh my
swells up
God,
before you
is there
can
an evil
transmit
kite in there?
I don't think so.
becomes a part.
I was making a Legend of Korra reference.
God, I freaking hate season 2.
I actually kind of like season
Okay,
2.
the more I think about season 2, like it really frustrates me because I do like the myth behind like why the things are the way
Avatar.
they are,
But there's nothing.
but at the same time I'm kind of like I didn't need to know that because I was really just happy wondering how it, I was kind of just happy just accepting it as like that's the way the world
Yeah.
is.
I think that the thing is, season 2 is like the most important season in Legend of Korra. It is what sets off the dominoes of all the subsequent uh, uh, seasons. You could go without watching season 1, and all you would miss is like the establishment of who these characters are.
Yeah.
But season 2 introduces Varric. First of all,
Ah, yes,
the
Varric.
best character, Varric and Julie, the best characters in the entire series. And season 2 also is what sets off the chain of events that leads to like the ending. Like the opening of the the portals is what causes the airbending to be awakened in people. That's what causes Zahir to escape and kill the Earth Queen, shattering the Earth Kingdom. That's what leads to Zahira becoming a dictator, uh, trying to unify the Earth Kingdom fragments, even the parts that haven't been an Earth Kingdom, haven't been part of the Earth Kingdom since before Aang woke up.
Yeah, so my big issue with season 2 is less the fact that it adds a bunch of important lore stuff. Because Lord knows a lot of important stuff can happen and something can still be bad. My main issue with it is its antagonist is really lame. As he's just a goddamn flying kite.
Yeah.
And the way they get there is they all basically fall into it. It's very slapdash. It feels like somebody had an idea and they spent a while trying to come up with like how we get there, but they didn't come up with good ways to justify it.
Is this the door, by the way?
And this is different. This is the sword. I have to get the sword.
Oh.
This is
Uh,
the
you just
sword
had a...
in the
Oh, the
tree.
Odin. The
Yeah,
Sword of Odin.
the
Is
sword
this
of
the Wolf Tree?
Sigmund. I think no, it's either Sigurd or Sigmund.
Well, I said that the Sword of Odin was given to Sigmund,
Oh, well, it was Oh
placed on the
shoot,
grave.
I'm not ready for it yet.
What does that mean?
I'm not
Oh
fit
my
to wield
God,
it
is
yet.
that bitch from the Grudge here?
I have to collect the fragments.
Ah. Well, I think that'd probably be a good stopping point then. And start if you pick this back up in November, starting up with picking up the fragments.
Yeah, this is a sword that can slay gods. I mean, I already did one of those, but
I need a sword.
I had a sword that could slay gods, but it broke. Wait, is that the same sword?
no, this is a new one.
It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge ground by answering the trials of
Yeah, so these are all trials. In order to get the sword, each
Okay.
part deals with a different part of like Senua's life. Monsters she's run from, times of struggle, plague, etc. So I think this is as good a time as any to like call it.
Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks everyone on YouTube. Thank you Warden for popping up for a bit. It was nice chatting. Um, the comment. What's the comment challenge for today? Well, what do people put in the comments?
If you had somebody in your head that wasn't you, who would you want it to be?
Yeah, like that Pink Floyd song. There's someone else. There's someone in my head, and it's not me. That was a lyric, not the title of the song.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the comment challenge. Check out some of the other videos, such as by the time this is, well, this would be posted on Wednesday, so I guess I'll probably be posting the birthday stream on Friday. So check out the shit. What am I? Check out Arkham Asylum first of all, and second of all, check out either of the two Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, Realm of Zuwu or World of Tapir. Both playlists are on the channel. And tune in next week. What are you gonna be playing next week?
I haven't decided yet.
All right. Well, it'll be a surprise.
It's a secret, even
yeah.
from me.
Yeah. With that out of the way, I guess there's nothing left to say. But good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.